What's the number one excuse, do you think, that I get as a coach for people not doing their work or attendance at conferences and seminars and workshops or reading books or generally doing stuff in the business? What's the number one thing people tell me? The number one excuse. That's right, time. I don't have the time. I didn't have the time. Now, of course you do. You're allocated to the wrong place, you dummy. But how can you get more done with the time that you've got? Well, here's a little tip for you. First of all, this is a watch. There you go. That's a watch. This watch runs 10% too fast. So 1 hour only takes about 54 minutes. Which either means it's a very clever watch or it's a very cheap one of the two. However, it's interesting that if I was to wear this watch while I'm doing my work, over a day, I'm going to save half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever it is I'm allocating to the day. Now, if I'm using this as a timepiece for myself, I'm measuring myself against an accelerated watch. What would happen to my work throughput, my work output, do you think? What I very like is get it done quicker. Because what happens with jobs and tasks and life in general is the jobs and tasks we have, they fill the time we allocate to them. So if I give an hour to a job, I'm going to get done in an hour. If I give half an hour to a job, I'll get it done in half an hour. It's called the law of vacuum. And what happens is that whatever space we give something, either in our bank accounts, in our life, in our relationships, in our business, we create space, it'll get filled with something, whether we like it or not sometimes. But we've got to create space in our calendar, in our diary as well. Now, if you allocate too much time to something, then guess what? You'll use that time as well. What's the most productive day of the year? Maybe there's 3, maybe 4 of them in the year. The most productive day of the year for you, and probably for your team. Well, it's probably the day before you go on holiday. Because on the Saturday, you've got to get to the airport and get the flight. So I guarantee on the Friday, you just clear the inbox. You delegate like crazy. You get stuff done. That rate of productivity and output on that day, that final day, is up there at 125, 130% of what you normally do. Why is that? Because you only give it less time. Now, can you run that pace all the time? Well, probably not run at that pace all the time. But the trick is don't give yourself too much time either. Bring the work down to a manageable size. Give yourself an hour rather than a morning to do something. Break it into bite-sized chunks. It amazes me that everybody seems to work a 40-hour week. Well, why is that? Well, simple, because they gather all the little bits and pieces of jobs and work. They put it into a bundle. They call it a career. Then you do 40 hours a week for 52 weeks a year, and away you go. It doesn't have to be like that. You can break your job, your role, your function into little bite-sized chunks, into hour, half hour, a day, half day, whatever it is. But the reason you don't have time may just be that you do have time, but you're giving too much to the wrong stuff. Start allocating time to your health and well-being. Start allocating time to your family. I was given this little gift once over in the US, and somebody said to me, how do children spell love? How do children, 5, 6 years old, how do they spell love? T-I-M-E, time. They want time with you as parent, with you as uncle, with you as friends and colleagues, wherever it is. Your friends spell love, T-I-M-E as well. Allocate time to the important things, the really important things, and then the rest of it will tend to look after itself. So get a watch like this, a good one or a cheap one, that runs fast, time yourself to it, and you won't even notice. You can work 10% faster than you're doing right now. It really works. I allocate my time in slices and chunks. I always knock off some time as well to make sure I'm being more efficient and more productive, and it really works. That's why I have weekends off, and we run our business in 3 days a week, which is really, really good. So I hope that's been helpful. Remember, get a fast, cheap watch. See what happens. See if that helps you with improving your productivity and efficiency. Check our website, resultsrulesok.com. Lots of booklets and tools and templates in there for you to check out, and some more videos as well. Please like, comment, and share this video. I hope it's been helpful. I look forward to any comments you do have. In the meantime, have a great week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.